Yo, what's happening guys, and welcome to a brand new video. In today's video we're going to be discussing Modern Warfare Battle Royale, and we're going to be talking about all of the leaks by Gaming Revolution, some information by Charlie Intel, and I basically just want to cover absolutely everything that we supposedly know about Modern Warfare having a Battle Royale game mode. So do keep in mind that these leaks could be fake. I am pretty convinced that they will bring a Battle Royale game mode into Modern Warfare. If you guys do enjoy these types of videos, go on ahead and drop a like. Also, I covered all 22 weapons that were released for Modern Warfare multiplayer in the 2v2 live stream, so if you guys do like these types of videos, go and check out those videos afterwards as well. I'm going to try and keep all this information as concise and as condensed as possible. I watched about 35 or 40 minutes worth of videos. I would like to keep this under 10 minutes if possible. So getting straight into it guys, it's being developed by Raven Software and an Infinity Ward. Supposedly it's 30% done, and it may or may not be released upon launch. The Battle Royale game mode will exist within the multiplayer menu. It's got up to 150 to 200 players and has 3 times the size of Blackout's map. Some of Charlie Intel's and Gaming Revolution's sources say that there will be a portion of Modern Warfare that will be free to play. Co-op, Spec Ops and Battle Royale will be used on the same map. Supposedly there will be a 100 versus 100 game mode and a zombies game mode and maybe a limited time mode sometime in the future as well. The map will consist of old multiplayer maps, Spec Ops maps, and new areas that are integrated into the map for the first time ever. Some of these include Shipment, Scrapyard, Terminal, Wetwork, Vacant, Rust, Broadcast, Gulag, which is a Modern Warfare 2 mission, the Backlot construction site with a mounted minigun the same as it is on Backlot, Boneyard, which is a Modern Warfare 2 mission, and like I said, some new locations. These areas on the map are supposed to be quite subtle and blend in with the general theme of the map. Obviously, certain areas in Blackout, such as firing range, is very obvious that it's firing range. Apparently, these areas are more subtly done, and you obviously will be able to see once you look at them that they are part of old maps, but they're not going to be completely obvious. It's not going to be basically maps copy and pasted onto a Battle Royale map. And finally, there will be a main bank area on the map, which leads me into my next point. There will be a new cash system, which is supposedly called Plunders, which allows you to buy skins. You find it within loot bags and you find it around the world. It's kind of like paint cans from Blackout. If you win the match with plunders in your inventory, you will get a bonus and earn more. You can deposit whatever you find into ATMs spread around the map. Alternatively, you can find a drone as a piece of equipment, and you're then able to actually get it to take away your plunders and safely store it away. As I mentioned earlier, there will be a main bank area on the map, and you can deposit your cash there. It would be my guess that you're able to earn some kind of a bonus for depositing to the main bank, as opposed to ATMs, otherwise there wouldn't really be much point in doing so. Apparently Activision are worried about the upcoming law changes on supply drops, so they are looking at changing their monetization. Therefore, you probably will be able to buy plunders outright, but if you don't want to buy them, you can either win games with them in your inventory, or store them in ATMs. Now the weapons that are going to be present within the game are going to be similar to Fortnite. You're not going to be able to find separate attachments for different weapons. Weapons will come automatically attached depending on what tier they are. So just like Fortnite, there will be grey, green, blue, purple and gold weapons, all having varying attachments. Obviously with the increased recoil in Modern Warfare, having grips and stocks on those weapons will make a huge difference, and it will work similarly to Fortnite in how certain weapons perform better. There will be bullet drop and there will be leading shots as there is in Blackout. They're testing auto regen the same as multiplayer, and they're also testing a system that would include healing, like bandages and first aid kits, with 3 tiers of helmets and armor, helmets protecting your head and armor protecting the rest of your body. Similar to PUBG with level 1 to 3 armor and 1 to 3 helmets, and there will be no trauma kits or no items that boost you above your standard 100 health. If you die, they're adding a respawn back to the game, where you can get revived with a defibrillator within 2 minutes of dying. Otherwise, you can be taken to an ambulance with locations spread around the map. If you die and get completely eliminated in duos and squads, you can be defibrillated. If your teammates find a defib unit, they can revive you within 2 minutes of you dying. Basically like Battlefield, they come and shock your body and you'll get back up again. Otherwise, they can take your body to an ambulance location around the map, kind of similar to respawn beacons in Fortnite and Apex, and those have no limit. You can basically go to those locations and get your teammates to revive you. Once you completely die, you go into a 2v2 game mode, where you can just fight people and wait for your teammates to finish their game. There will be vehicles, a chopper, an ATV, an armoured vehicle similar to that of PUBG, a truck, and a tank, which is called the Braidaway, which may not be on the map. It could come in supply drops. Also, just like PUBG, you can find personal supply drops. So kind of in PUBG, what you can do is basically find this airdrop gun, shoot it up in the air, and it'll give you a personal airdrop. and obviously there will be normal airdrops as well. So guys, in a nutshell, that's all of the information that we have, all of the leaked info. Hopefully you guys did enjoy this video. I wanted to give you guys just a really condensed video where it's not like loads of information and loads of explanation. You know, these are the facts that we supposedly know. Like I said, I've said supposedly like 20 times in this video. We're not 100% sure if this is factual, but if all of this stuff is correct, it sounds actually really, really good. One thing that I did forget to mention is that you spawn in on an SE-130 and you actually free fall from the SE-130. It's supposed to work similarly to the wingsuit, and then you will pull your parachute. I know that's just a small detail that I didn't put in there. But guys, I think that sounds absolutely awesome. I think the cache idea is a really cool idea. Let me know in the comments down below if you guys played Radical Heights. Radical Heights had a similar idea. You find cash, and basically you deposit the cash in ATMs, and you can buy weapons off the wall or buy weapons from vending machines. I thought that was dope. Obviously, it's a little bit different with the plunder system, where it's used to buy skins, but it's definitely something I feel like they might have taken some inspiration from. I think that's definitely really cool. Having grey, green, blue, different tiers of weapons, I think is also a really cool idea. Getting a gold weapon in Blackout's not really that exciting because, you know, it does the exact same thing, it just has attachments. Having a little bit more excitement around what weapons you find will definitely be a cool thing. The respawning system with defibrillators and the ambulance, I can barely say defibrillators. I'm sure you guys can probably notice that already without me having to tell you, but I can barely say it. I think it's an awesome idea. There's nothing worse than getting firsted in duos and squads in Blackout. Kids are so dumb with just firsting you immediately, even though they're getting shot by your teammate. They'll just sit there and first you anyway. So being able to get revived, you know, in a couple of different ways, I'm definitely very, very happy to hear that. It's an interesting concept with the helmets and armor. Obviously the level 3 armor in Blackout is a little bit imbalanced still, some might say. Obviously it protects against headshots. I think headshots in Modern Warfare BR, if it does come out, and in Modern Warfare in general, will be a lot more important and a lot more worthwhile. So I'm definitely excited for that, and I'll be going for a lot more headshots. And finally, just a note on the map, 2 to 3 times the size of Blackout, with the likes of Terminal. I think one little cool thing is that they might do. I think it's entirely possible, if you guys are old school Call of Duty players, you guys remember the Modern Warfare 2 map, Karachi? In Karachi, you could actually see Backlot. I would almost put money that Karachi and Backlot, if they are in Modern Warfare Battle Royale, will be right next to each other. It was always a cool little thing that you could see from the background, and I think, you know, that's kind of the cool thing about Blackout as well. You're able to explore all of these maps in a big world. I think it would be a cool little Easter egg if they kind of put Karachi and Backlot right next to each other, and it would really bring that whole thing full circle. Since Blackout came out, I've always said that the map should be bigger. It's just kind of better for Battle Royale to have a bigger map. H1Z1 has a 10 by 10 kilometer map. PUBG has huge maps as well. I think it definitely plays out better, creates more tension, and it just feels better and more like a Battle Royale experience. I love Blackout, but it's very fast, a little bit too fast sometimes, and it kind of takes away the tension of that kind of like, you know, minute or two that you're running out in the open, not seeing anything. It definitely adds a little bit more mystery to the world, and that's something that I'm really down for. Guys, let me know in the comments down below what you would be looking for in Modern Warfare. Obviously this is all going to be in the new engine if it does happen. We should expect really good graphics and amazing performance as well. When they were talking about multiplayer, they were talking about how scaling is going to be a lot more realistic as well. So it's going to feel like we're really immersed in this experience, which is something I just cannot wait for. A really good first-person Battle Royale game with more realistic mechanics, you know, without the equipment that Blackout offers. I am definitely very, very excited. One thing that I hated about this was the tank. The idea of a tank is a little bit OP, I think. In Battlefield, that's one of the dumbest things in Firestorm in my opinion, but you guys can let me know in the comments down below anyway. But that's it for the video, guys. Thank you for watching. Drop a like if you liked it, dislike it if you dislike it. And like I said, I'm going to be covering a lot more Modern Warfare stuff on the channel. I stream Blackout here every day, playing Alcatraz, uploading gameplays, uploading all of the information about multiplayer and the new Battle Royale that's coming out, so do subscribe, get those noties turned on. And yo, listen, I know some of you guys are just the absolute goats. You guys watch to the end of the video, you guys just want to see what's up. I appreciate the hell out of you guys. If you guys have made it to the end of the video, leave a comment down below in the comment section, not the chat. I was going to say chat. This is not a live stream, this is a video. Leave a comment down below saying King is a potato, and I will know that you're one of the goats who do watch to the end. Also guys, if you do want to stay connected, follow me up on Twitter, it's YouKingPlays, I'll leave a link in the description. Go and check out my Twitter as well. But yeah, that's it guys, thank you very much, much love, I love you all, I love your face. I want your face in my face. No, not really, that's a little bit too close, but guys, thank you. Hope you enjoyed the video, and until next time, this has been KingPlays, good luck, and peace out.
Drop it. It's okay to say that a weak spot. It's Hoodie Allen. What up, Marina? You know how we do. Oh.
They telling me to take the safe route.